Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up, we get personal as we take you to the kitchen to see what culinary students are making for their first project at school. Also, we'll explain a new fundraiser where you can support spring activities by shopping on Amazon. And a junior on the women's tennis team faces adversity both on and off the court. You'll learn how she refuses to let her health concerns enter the court in the full court press. Today is November 6th, and Unleash begins now.
From our homes to your device, Unleashed begins now. We are teens documenting reality, and this is Unleashed.
Good morning, Wildcats. Over the last few weeks, the leadership team and the graphics program have been working together to create designs for this year's Spirit Apparel. A few of the designs are final. Let's take a look. Up first, there are a few shirt designs, and here's one of them. This design will also be available in small youth sizes for staff members' kids. Next is the sweatshirt design. This design will be printed on maroon hoodies and available in small through extra large sizes. The last design is for sweatpants. There are a few more that are still in the draft process, but look for the new Spirit wear at the student store by the end of November. Now that the holiday season is here, the administration is proud to announce that they are continuing the Giving Tree tradition. This is an opportunity to help peers and Whitney families who may have had a difficult time during the holidays. The Giving Tree will be up in the cafeteria starting November 10th. If you would like to help, please take a card and bring the gift to Mrs. Smith to the front office by December 4th. And the annual Coffee House event is coming up, and applications to perform at the event are now available. The application is online, and an email was sent out to all students with a link to fill it out. The application is due by November 30th. After the deadline, auditions are December 3rd. The Coffee House event is virtual and is on December 7th. Again, if you are interested in performing at the Coffee House, complete the application that was sent to your email. This week, Culinary 1 students are cooking personal pizzas. Let's take a look. Culinary teacher Carissa McCroy prepared the dough ahead of time to make the process easy and safe for students. Classes learn secret tricks such as putting a thin layer of oil on the pizza dough in order to prevent them from becoming soggy. McCroy gives students the opportunity to take these recipes home so they can replicate the projects for their families. The Whitney PTC just started an Amazon fundraiser to support students in spring activities. Amazon Smile is an easy way for students and their parents to help the school. To donate, visit smile.amazon.com. Select Whitney High School PTC for the charity and shop like normal. The PTC helps fund various programs such as Breaking Down the Walls, Sober Grad Night, and Assist to Grad scholarships. And now to Ken Munoz to share your stories in the Word.
Thanks, Alexa. Junior Bella Hernandez was diagnosed with 2 health issues in the 7th grade. Reporters Iana D'Souza and photographers Sarah Zanzi went to see how she copes with them as an athlete and refuses to let them become an excuse.
Every day, tennis player Bella Hernandez walks onto the court dealing with 2 health conditions.
So I have an autoimmune deficiency, and I also have dysmotility issues that come along with that. And so it basically prompts anemia because it keeps me from absorbing iron and having enough iron storages in my body.
With the normal amount of iron, your body produces many red blood cells and an abundant amount of oxygen. However, for Bella, her anemia prevents her from generating enough red blood cells and maintaining a sufficient amount of iron.
when you're an athlete, you're pushing your body to its maximum capacity. I mean, you're trying to get the most work out of your body possible. And what has to happen is your body, first and foremost, has to have the correct fuels, which includes the correct types of sugars, and then also the amount of oxygen.
Before playing a match, Bella doesn't know what symptoms she will be hit with, making it difficult for her to compete.
Well, they always affect how I feel when I play, and obviously my performance isn't going to be as good if I'm really dizzy on the court or I'm having a bad headache.
So really, anemia has just systemic effects on fatigue, on tiredness, on a low ability to think sometimes, your mood, your digestion.
Bella takes on the role of team captain and motivates her peers,
Yes, Alan!
even while pushing through her personal challenges.
Bella's super inspiring because if you wouldn't have known that she had health issues, you would have never suspected a thing on the courts or off the courts. And it's super inspiring for like the days that we're not doing so well or having a rough time. It just kind of puts your problems into perspective when she's playing her best and trying to get everyone to do their best when she's dealing with that.
Bella doesn't use her health conditions as an excuse, but says it's just another obstacle, like getting to the net to return this volley.
Well, I just don't really think about it, which kind of sounds weird, but I don't really think about it because I feel like if I use it, it's more of like an excuse, so I kind of just get over it.
Reporting for WCTV 19 with photographer Sarah Zanzi, I'm Ziana D'Souza.
Bella has to take medication and make sure she stays hydrated so that her symptoms don't affect her while she's on the court. She continues to take private lessons during the off-season to prepare for the varsity season in the spring. This week on Instagram, we asked you about a difficult decision that you had to make to go with the story you just watched about junior Bella Hernandez. Bella makes a tough choice every day to play tennis in spite of her health condition. Junior Ryan Ugaban was recently hospitalized for pneumonia. He was on a diet to help improve his body and mental health, but when fighting against pneumonia, it slowed the healing process. Because stopping it would lead to a quicker recovery, he chose to end it and is now healing well. And with Veterans Day coming up on Wednesday, we asked you on Instagram to tell us about a veteran who has impacted your life. Junior Jaylee Pease's uncle is a veteran. He has served in tours through the Middle East. His house got burned down in 2018, so he stayed with Jaylee's family and told her stories from when he was in the military. She is inspired by him and considers going into the military after high school. Now here's what's trending on Twitter. An event that sounds like a tall tale about two tall tales. On Monday, a sculpture named Saved by the Whale's Tail rescued a derailed metro train in the Netherlands. The train plummeted 30 feet, but the tail of the sculpture saved the train by dropping any further. The architect said he was surprised at the strength of the 20-year-old plastic sculpture and is glad that the train operator is safe. And that's all I have for the word. Now back to Alexa.
Thanks, Ken. And to be featured in the Word, share a story about a big accomplishment in your life, or tell us about your dream college. Share on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. Next, one of the most important applications just opened up for seniors. We'll take you to the Career Center and show you how to get help filling it out right after the break.
For the most part, my life is completely normal. I drive to school every day just like you.
Language arts is my first and favorite class.
I get to play soccer with a team I really like.
And my family has dinner together every night. So I'm just like you, except I have one huge secret.
I have OCD.
I have ADHD.
I have anxiety.
I have anorexia.
And that's my life.
Love Alex.
Cora.
Josh.
Bree.
And someone just like you.
Ready to play?
Yeah, let's do this.
I missed.
I got it.
We're still down 2-1. Guess we gotta make a comeback.
Oh, we have 30 seconds left.
Good game, boys.
Let's go.
You got room for two?
Yeah, I'll send you an invite. If you love gaming, check out the esports club. Contact Mr. Strinden for more information.
Welcome back, and thank you, Lucio Hunyan, Annie Sue, and Alicia Chang for that PSA, and Son Shing and Sanjay Suresh for that commercial. Now, here are some opportunities you can find in the College and Career Center. A representative from the University of Santa Barbara is hosting a webinar on Monday at 5 p.m. Ann Johnson of UCSB will host a live session to go over the UC application and answer questions from students and parents. To sign up for the event, email Counselor Catherine Carlson for the registration link. And seniors, there are several other ways to get help with your college applications. Here's reporter Julia Padilla, who is in the Career Center, to show you where to look for support. Julia?
Thanks. I'm here in the College and Career Center where behind me you can find resources to help you fill out your college applications. These pamphlets provide information about the colleges you are applying to and ways for you to find financial aid opportunities. To receive more help to fill out your college applications, email your counselor to set up an appointment. Reporting for WCTV 19, I'm Julia Padilla.
And Sierra College is hosting a virtual workshop for students interested in their program. The nursing program informational workshop is for both students and parents. It is Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. To sign up for the event, email Counselor Mac Blate for the registration link. Now, here's Julia Williams with your forecast.
Thanks, Alexa. Right now, it is a cool 57 degrees. At lunch, it will be cloudy and 59. And tonight at 9, temperatures should fall to the upper 40s. It doesn't look like we will see temperatures in the 70s again for over a week. Now here is your forecast for the next 3 days. Tomorrow, look for partly cloudy skies and a high of 59. Then in the evening, it should drop to 44. And on Sunday, look for light winds with temperatures in the upper 50s. Then on Monday, it should be overcast at 61 degrees. And whether or not we look at what is trending, and another hurricane made landfall in Louisiana. Take a look at this video. Hurricane Zeta hit the coast last Wednesday with wind speeds reaching 110 miles per hour. This Category 2 storm took out many power lines, leaving about 500,000 people without electricity. The hurricane brought heavy rains and caused floods throughout the South. And now it is time for sports. Here is Brooke Schaefer with your Full Court Press.
Good morning, sports fans. Junior Jaden Schaefer is a horseback rider who deals with chronic back pain from an injury falling off of her horse. Reporter Leah Deutsch and photographers Alex Heitman and Jalen Jokums went to a horse ranch in Granite Bay to see how she pushes past her obstacles to compete in dressage.
When Jaden Schaefer is in the arena, it is only her and her horse.
The moment I swing my leg over the saddle, everything about personal life, school, parents, friends, anything just completely leaves my mind, because all I'm focused about is keeping him calm, keeping him forward and going.
Today, Jaden spends most of her time on the back of her horse here, Tico, an activity she was told she'd never be able to do again after an injury 5 years ago.
My horse spooked, kicked me off, and flung me 20 feet into the air. I landed straight on my back, and then I was rushed to the hospital. I found out I fractured my back. And then I also dislocated my right hip. It was a very traumatic injury. I had to be put in a back brace for a year. I wasn't allowed to ride. They actually estimated that I wouldn't be able to ride ever again.
When challenges like jumping over hurdles are too much for her body, she pushes herself harder mentally to get over her own set of obstacles.
It would just be really hard for her to be able to physically do it. I think she handled the mental aspect of it really, really well. She never seemed to have that fear in the back of her head of an accident happening again like that.
While she often feels the lasting impact of her injuries, she rides to strengthen her back muscles after making the tough decision to not go through with a dangerous operation.
My injury should have required surgery, but because I was so young, the surgery was really, really risky.
You just have to take your time, but there are lots of ways to rehabilitate with it, and they actually use it in in handicap riding programs. You know, it works their hips and it works their balance and all kinds of things so that you can do the sport in a lot of different levels.
No matter which hardships Jaden has had to work to overcome, she continues to persevere and train, not allowing anything to set her back.
This is my stress relief. This is what makes me happy. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life if I can. So we continued, even though I didn't want to, and I'm so glad I did not stop. He's such a good boy.
Reporting for WCTV 19 with photographers Alex Heitman and Jalen Jokums, I'm Leah Deutsch.
Jaden is taking a break from competitive because of the pandemic. She continues to practice for and ride an opportunity to showcase her skills on her horse. And athletes, make sure you are continuing your off-season conditioning. If you need help, the athletic department recommends the company Dynamic Training. They can help you with speed training both on and off the field or on the court. Athletes should take advantage of the current situation and use this time to work on your speed and agility at least twice a week. If you have any questions regarding the indoor facility or your sport, don't forget to come by the athletic department. And Springview Middle School is looking for athletes to help create their new outdoor staff patio area. They need help today from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Springview Principal Scott Collins is in search of 6 to 8 students to help dig out a grass section. Stop by the athletic office to sign up and earn community service hours. Now, assistant football coach Dom Walker served in the military after graduating from Grant High School. He caught up with Coach Walker and asked him about his military background and the lessons he teaches his players.
All right, so I was a security forces member. It basically means I was a cop in the military. I still dealt with civilian and military individuals alike, so California law, regulations, I enforce all that stuff to the fullest. Some of the things that I transitioned over from that background to here is discipline, accountability, and respect, and building relations with my fellow coworkers and students.
And that is your full court press. Now back to Alexa. Thanks for the update, Brooke. And remember to post on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok with the hashtag WHSUnleashed. That's all for now, where the news is unleashed every day. We'll see you Monday.